All right, let's be real. Every teenager dreams of getting a sports car that's both fast and affordable. But if you've been searching online, you've probably noticed that some of these cars are about as cheap as buying your own private island. Well, I'm here to tell you that your dream car doesn't have to leave you broke, and yes, there are sports cars out there that won't make your parents freak out too much. You ready for the real good news? I've got a list of the top 7 cheap sports cars that won't have your bank account filing for bankruptcy. These cars are perfect for first-time drivers who want speed and style, without the insane price tag. Plus, they're actually fun to drive, and will turn heads wherever you go. So buckle up, because today, we're diving into the best budget-friendly sports cars that are perfect for teenagers, or, adults who just never outgrew their inner teenager. No judgment here. Let's get started. All right, kicking things off with number 7 on our list. This one's perfect for those of you who want to look cool without having to take out a second student loan or a third part-time job. Coming in at number 7 is a car that screams classic American muscle, the Ford Mustang from 2005 to 2014. Now, I know what you're thinking. A Mustang? Aren't those way too expensive for a teenager? But hear me out. You can snag a used V6 model for around $7,000 to $12,000, and trust me, it still packs enough power to make you feel like you're in a Fast and Furious movie, without the whole drifting through Tokyo thing. And let's be honest, if you roll up to school in a Mustang, you've basically just won coolest kid in the parking lot. Plus, it's a great option if you're looking for something that's kind of fast, but won't make your insurance premium skyrocket. Parents like that, right? Bonus points. It's got that classic muscle car look, and with a few mods, you can really make it your own. Just don't blame me if your friends start asking for rides all the time, because they will. All right, number 6. This one's for all you drivers who want something small, nimble, and just fun to drive. Say hello to the Mazda MX-5 Miata from 1999 to 2005. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. A Miata? Really? But hear me out. This thing's an absolute blast to drive. You've got rear-wheel drive, a manual transmission, and it weighs less than your average pizza delivery guy. Plus, you can find one for as low as $5,000. That's right, $5,000 for pure driving joy. It's like the ultimate go-kart, except street legal and way cooler. Sure, it's not going to win any drag races, but if you're looking for something that can zip around corners like a squirrel on caffeine, this is your car. Plus, it's a convertible, which means your hair will always look amazing, unless it's raining. Then, well, good luck. So we're off to a strong start with 2 iconic rides, but trust me, it only gets better from here. I've got cars coming up that are faster, flashier, and still won't leave you living on ramen noodles. Plus, number 1 on this list might just surprise you, so stick around until the end. You don't want to miss it. And maybe like and subscribe, it really helps out. Alright, we're moving into the top 5 now, and if you thought the Mustang and Miata were good, wait until you see what's next. At number 5, we've got the Chevrolet Camaro, a car that practically oozes American muscle. Now, if the Mustang had you interested, but you're more of a Chevy fan, the Camaro's got you covered. You can grab a 2010 to 2015 model for around $9,000 to $14,000, which is a steal considering how sharp it looks and how it sounds. Here's the deal. The V6 version may not be as wild as the V8, but it's still plenty fast for a teenager, or anyone, really, and way more affordable. Plus, you won't be constantly begging your parents for gas money. It's got that aggressive look, modern tech, and let's not forget the rumble that makes you feel like you're in a Transformers movie. Just don't try to transform into anything other than a responsible driver, alright? Next up is a car that's perfect if you want serious performance without having to explain why your bank account is suddenly crying itself to sleep. Coming in at number 4, we've got the Nissan 350Z from 2003 to 2008. This car is a beast. Rear-wheel drive, a 3.5-liter V6 engine, and let's just say it's got enough horsepower to make you feel like a race car driver, even if you're just going to grab a smoothie. The 350Z has that sleek, low-slung sports car look, and you can find one for around $6,000 to $12,000. Not bad for a car that'll have you dreaming of track days. Now, fair warning, this car is fast, so you're going to want to resist the urge to challenge your neighbor's dad to a drag race. But seriously, the 350Z is one of those cars that gives you that pure, unfiltered driving experience. Plus, It's reliable enough that it won't leave you stranded after a long day of showing off to your friends. The only downside? Well, don't expect to fit much in the trunk. It's got about as much cargo space as a backpack. But who needs luggage when you've got a car this cool, right? We're getting close to the top now, but trust me, the next cars on this list are really gonna blow your mind. We've still got one of the best budget sports coupes out there, and a #1 pick that's going to surprise a lot of you. Stick with me, we're almost at the finish line, and I guarantee the final 3 will be worth it. These next 2 cars are the kind that'll make you want to skip school just to go for a drive. Not that I'm recommending that. Stay in school, kids. Coming in at number 3 is a car that's all about balance, handling, and fun. The Subaru BRZ or Scion FRS from 2013 to 2016. These two are basically the same car, just with different badges, so you can go for whichever one you find at the best price. Expect to find one of these beauties for around $12,000 to $18,000. And trust me, it's worth it. This car is the definition of lightweight sports coupe. Rear-wheel drive, low center of gravity, and a design that practically begs you to take corners like a pro. It's not the fastest car on the list, but what it lacks in raw horsepower, it more than makes up for with its razor-sharp handling. And let's be real, if you show up to school in a BRZ or FRS, everyone's going to assume you know everything there is to know about drifting, even if the only drifting you've ever done is in Mario Kart. But hey, no one needs to know that, right? Now, at number 2, we've got something that combines practicality and performance, the Honda Civic Si from 2006 to 2011. Yes, I said a Civic. But hold up, this isn't just any Civic. This is the Si, which means it's packing a little extra punch where it counts. For about $6,000 to $10,000, you're getting a 2.0-liter engine that revs to the moon, a 6-speed manual transmission, and that sweet, sweet VTEC. Now, I know the Honda fanboys are already typing in the comments, but hey, they're not wrong. The Si is a ton of fun for not a lot of cash. And let's not forget, this is a Honda, so you know it's going to be reliable. Plus, it's got a backseat that's actually usable, unlike most of the cars on this list. You can fit your friends, your sports gear, or whatever else you need, without having to play a game of human Tetris. And it's a manual, which, let's face it, automatically makes you cooler than most people on the road. All right, we've made it to the top of the list, and I promise you won't be disappointed. The #1 car might not be what you're expecting, but it's definitely a must-see for anyone looking for the perfect mix of style, speed, and affordability. All right, here we go. The moment you've all been waiting for. The #1 best cheap sports car. Taking the top spot on our list is the Infiniti G35 from 2003 to 2007. Now, before you start thinking, wait, Infiniti? Isn't that luxury? Hear me out. The G35 is basically a Nissan 350Z in a nicer suit. You get that same 3.5-liter V6, rear-wheel drive, and enough power to keep things exciting. But here's the kicker. You can find these for around $5,000 to $10,000, making it one of the best deals out there. Personally, I like the 350Z's looks more, but you essentially get the same car just cheaper. With the leftover money, this car is super easy to mod and make it even more of a beast. It's also got that luxury badge, so while your friends are driving their mom's hand-me-down minivan, you'll be rolling in style. The G35's got leather seats, a premium sound system, and enough tech to keep you feeling fancy, even if you bought it with your part-time job savings. And let's not forget, if you pull up in this thing, people might start thinking you're some sort of car genius, when in reality, you just watched this video. Hey, I won't tell if you don't. And there you have it. The top 7 best cheap sports cars for teenagers that won't break the bank, but will definitely turn some heads. From American muscle to sleek Japanese coupes, there's something here for everyone. So, whether you're looking to upgrade your ride or just daydreaming about your future whip, these cars have you covered. Now, before you go, do me a favor. Drop a comment below and let me know which car you'd pick, or if you've got your own recommendation for a cheap sports car. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you want more videos just like this one.